Buddy Arend here from Countryside Acres with my main man Finley. Hey Finn, say hi, buddy.
Hi.
Hi. He looks like an inspector, eh? Pretty important guy standing there. Couldn't do everything I do without that feller's help. Did you know that? You're a helpful guy. This morning we spent butchering another pig. That's the second one in the freezer now. I videotaped it. If you want to see that, you should head over to our Boosty. It'll be a members only video. Main reason for that is YouTube tends to frown upon videos like that. So we're going to keep it exclusive to Boosty members and YouTube members. Maybe Patreon. I don't know yet. So the links are always below the videos for that in the description. If you want to be a member and support us in that way, we would greatly appreciate it. There's also links to our Telegram page where you get exclusive photos, and to our VK page, which is also got a lot of stuff for sale where you can support us. We're now going to focus on something else, but we did butcher those pigs. They're still working on it right now. Yesterday we made about 45 pounds of sausage. Today we've made, well, it's not done yet, but it'll be about 25-30 pounds probably of sausage, as well as roasts and ribs and lard and a whole bunch of other stuff. So now we're going to focus on other stuff. If you want to see that, check that out. Maybe Anneesa will throw a link down here, a spot, but either way you can become a member on Boosty or YouTube or Patreon or wherever the video is going to be, and you can find it there. We did this the other day. We've got this thing here mounted in place. It's kind of an odd angle, but it's sort of convenient. I wish these hinges were on the other side, and it might be something I change down the road, because it would be nice if it opened the other way. But this seemed to be the best use of the room by sticking it to the side. So we're going to use this to heat the guest house as well as our house. It's a little undersized, but I've been told it should work. It should do the job for us. We've got the chimney all hooked up in here, and what we want to do now is line the walls. So we lined part of it. I got Justin to put this OSB on here and to put this plastic on. Him and Wes put the plastic on, and then they've blown it full of insulation. So we've got little holes. I got to patch the holes with tape so we have a good vapor barrier, and then we are going to cover everything with OSB so we can fill it full of firewood. We've got all this wood sitting outside here. We need to cut it up into chunks that'll fit in this stove, and then stack it all up in here. And all the garbage needs to come out. All the stuff that's in here that doesn't need to be here needs to come out. So we have room to work, sweep everything up, clean it, get the OSB on the walls, and again get it full of firewood. Also, I need to put steel liner on here. So it's going to be spaced away from the wall about this far. And we're going to put a steel plate on here. And that is for fire protection. Okay, because the stove can get hot. This shouldn't get hot because it's insulated, but the chimney will definitely get hot. And so we need to line that on both sides, and just to keep safe. And the distance obviously allows an air gap, so it keeps the heat away from the wood. We'll also keep it off the ground a little bit, and that'll allow for airflow to travel up behind the air gap. Okay, that's what we're going to do. First, we're going to clean up. So I'm going to find a tripod, I'll set it up, and then boy do we ever have a lot of work to do, because there's an enormous amount of stuff in here. There is. This little bunkie turned out great. Super happy with all the work we've gotten done here. Took a long time, took a lot of stuff, but it's come together really nice. And we added this porch the other day as well. It's beautiful. And then I was going to pour a concrete porch here, but that's going to cost more money than I feel like spending right now. And then I was like, you know what? I have these extra boards left over from our porch on the house. Why don't I use them? And I was going to save them for the play set. Above the sandbox, I want to build a children's play center. And that's what I was saving them for. But I said, you know what? We'll deal with that next year. Right now, let's get this porch on so they have somewhere to come in and out of the mud. So it turned out pretty good. You got a ladybug. Cool. Let's see. Yep. There's lots of them flying around right now. All right. Anyway, we got to cut these straight. It's another job I want to get done. We can get all this cleaned up. And these boards as well. And I still got to buy grass seed to get all this growing. This right here is honey. They've got a new shipment of L-tie honey in for your pleasure. So Justin and Anita, 82 Acres Farm, is selling honey. And you can find that below their videos. Not this video. This is ours on their channel, 82 Acres Farm. They sell honey, L-tie honey. And that is a great way to support their family, because they obviously need an income as well, as we are all working together to feed our families. All right, the seed drill got moved. I want to move the brake and all that stuff in. I got to get the shop cleaned up. So it's going to be a lot of cleaning. That's what I'm going to do. Without further delay, I got to get to work. Okay, all cleaned up. We can now work. So next thing I'm gonna do, I gotta patch these holes, like I said. So I'm gonna get some tape, patch those up, keep this very, very important vapor barrier in place. If you don't have that, then stud frame wall is a terrible idea because it'll just rot. Okay, you need to keep this vapor barrier. It needs to be completely 100% sealed. Very, very important. How's it going, man? You making it in? I gotta go find some tape, okay? I will be right back. Got it. I did, I found it. What's left of it? It's not very much on this roll, right? Pretty small.
There's pretty much cuts. Why did them cut on this glass?
In order to put the insulation in, they had to cut.
Never close them.
Yeah, they just didn't get to it. Something to do, eh?
So then all the insulation came out?
No, it didn't come out yet, but it could. It just needs to be sealed good.
You need a way up there, two way up there, three all on the roof.
Yeah.
On the ceiling.
Usually hardens up a lot faster. I need more tape. I don't have enough.
That's the last roll we had.
I have searched high, and I have searched low, and I have searched on the left, and I have searched on the right, and I cannot find any tape. Sounds like it should be a Dr. Seuss book, maybe. Anyway, I can't find any tape, so I'm going to have to run into the village, into the local town, I guess, not the village, and see if I can find something that'll work. I really don't need very much of it. Like another, I don't know, 20 pieces 4 inches long, probably be enough. But such is life. I can't find any. So off we go to spend, I don't know, $5–10 on diesel in order to get one small roll of tape. Sometimes these things happen.
2 hours later.
Yeah, it'll work, I think. I'm not sure what it is.
Why do you have to put it over top of the other tape?
Because the other one didn't do a good enough job. Move to the other side. Alright, good. Hey, I got the job done finally. It took a lot longer than I figured to get to town and back. Fortunately, my $5 to $10 worth of gas wasn't completely wasted because Anneesa needed some groceries, so I got those as well. That's all I needed to do. Patch those holes. I didn't get very far. I would like to get OSB on here, but we can do that tomorrow. Right now, we're gonna go do the potatoes, right? So Galia works for us. She picked a lot of potatoes today, and they're laying in front of the root cellar. We had them laying out kind of in the sunshine just to dry up a little bit before storing them. Ainsley and I are going to go and put those in the root cellar right now.